everyone.
Hi, everybody. Now, going back to your challenge of eating soup and salad, why aren't you doing the salad for lunch, too?
Because I only have one soup and one salad left for today.
Oh.
I've got to go shopping, and like I said, I think I'm going to go Trader Joe's next. So I'm saving the soup for lunch and then the salad for dinner.
So you don't have any soup left?
No.
We do. We have
soup. Not the kind that I would eat, but...
Why? It's chicken noodle. It's not this kind, but it's...
I like pureed soup.
I see.
Which I need to get used to eating the other kinds of soup. But I'm into like the potatoes and the split pea and the tomato soups and the squash soups and the carrot ginger soups. I like the pureed soups better than the broth with the chunkies in it. And I'm not fond of mushy noodles at all. In fact, my miso soup, I do have the miso soup. When I have that, I'm gonna not have the noodles, just the broth. Because when I think of miso soup, you have just the broth, the miso paste, the tofu, and the scallions, right?
Yes.
Doesn't usually have noodles in it.
No, it does not.
But this package I bought at Ray's has noodles in it, and I'm not about noodles in soup. It's mushy, it's warm, it's gross.
And it has, typically miso soup has tofu in it.
Yeah, tofu.
Did you say that?
I think so.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, want another bite?
Yeah. With the noodles, with the soggy noodles.
The soggy noodles.
Doesn't
really?
like. And Angie's wearing her new overalls. I don't know if you've worn them yet in the video.
I think so. At least pictures.
But you got a lot of comments on your new outfit from Carhartt.
Did I?
Yeah.
I pay attention, I swear.
Thank
you, everyone.
You're looking too good. You need to be arrested.
Oh, man.
They're hitting on you.
Woo woo.
That makes me feel good.
It does?
Yeah.
You're not jealous?
No, because I know you're not going anywhere. I know she's not going anywhere.
Nah.
And, you know.
So thank you for the nice compliments, everybody.
Yeah. That must be ego boosting.
Little.
Don't slouch.
I know, I can't slouch because these straps fall right down. That's the only thing I don't like about overalls.
I told her to wear a tank top with this. She didn't want to.
No, I suggested it and your eyes lit up like woo woo. But I put the tank top on and then I was like, it's too cold for that. So I'm just gonna wear this shirt underneath. Instead of the tank top.
And you didn't want to expose your armpit.
No, I didn't want to expose my armpits.
Why?
Because private. She thinks it's hysterical.
Armpits are not private. They're supposed to be shown to the world.
You never waft your armpits about. Don't choke, please don't choke. So should we answer our viewers' questions now?
We're waiting a little bit. You kind of build the momentum up a bit so they stay.
We don't want them to leave. Don't leave. We're going to answer questions at the end.
And we're not sponsored by Campbells.
Mm-mm.
But, you know, if they want to sponsor us,
we could be.
We won't turn it down.
Nope. This is so good. Mm.
You just sounded like Trailer Trash Tammy.
I did?
Yeah. Speaking of...
Oh, should we show your shirt?
Yeah.
Real quick. Bum-ba-da-dum.
Now, I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but this shirt, you want to read what it says to everybody?
It says, self-proclaimed cannabis user.
I am too. Excuse me. Anyways, there's a story with this shirt. By the way, you can get this shirt on Trailer Trash Tammy's merch website. And this is the story. I wrote her name. Her authentic name is Chelsea Lynn. Right? Anyways, I sent her a message on Instagram asking her if she can order me this specific style of her shirt in a youth size. And guess what? She responded to me. And she said, sure, what size do you need? I will have my, whoever, her people that make the clothes, do a special order for a youth in this style. And she made it happen, and I just got it yesterday. And I absolutely love it. I love the feeling of it. It's not too thick. It's breathable. The neck hole to get the shirt over the head is very stretchy, which is good to get over my big, large head. And it just fits really nicely.
It fits you so good. I have to say it's one of your best t-shirts. It fits you real good.
Yeah. And so I just want to say thank you, Chelsea Lynn, for making this in a youth size. You're supporting your Little People fans, and, you know, I just think you're awesome.
And she responded real quick, huh?
Yeah, she
was
did.
Real nice, and you got the shirt real quick.
Yeah, I think I got it like a week later.
That's pretty good. Thank you so much, Chelsea. You're so kind.
Yeah.
And that shirt fits perfectly. I can't handle it. So good.
Thank you, honey.
Awesome. You're welcome.
So, go check out Trailer Trash Tammy on YouTube. She's crude. I warn you, she's crude, but she's funny.
She's funny.
So
the only thing I don't like about her videos is they make me hungry, which is not a good thing. I can't watch it during this 5-day soup and salad challenge. Otherwise, I'll go nuts.
Yeah. So anyhow, I just thought I'd show this shirt off because it's pretty amazing.
Yes.
And I'm stoked. And it made my whole day today wearing it.
It did.
I've been wearing it ever since I woke up.
She keeps talking about it, going on and on. I said, you should share that on the vlog.
So, yes, Queen.
Yes, Queen.
And what's your goal of this challenge?
Well, I said it in yesterday's video, but I'll say it again for those who don't know or didn't see that video, which I'll include in the link below. I just want to do it to see if I could do it, last on only soup and salad for 5 days, and also to kind of rewire my brain to gravitate towards healthier things like soup and salad and just different things besides the high calorie, high cholesterol, high sugar, high fat foods.
That you're drawn to.
That I'm drawn to. So, and to help control my portions. I know portion control isn't everything. I mean, you need, especially in the morning and during the day, you need good fuel. You need enough fuel for your body to run off of. Now, some people can run off of just, vegetables all day. I know for me, I cannot.
My mom.
I need the healthy fats and the proteins, a lot of protein, that kind of stuff. So.
And I need the carbs. I can't live on the keto diet. I told somebody the other day that I would have to be dying before I gave up carbs. Mostly rice and noodles. I would have to be dying in order to give those up.
But you shouldn't eat so many noodles.
I don't. I mean, I eat salads and soup and fruit and meat, chicken and fish.
Suggesting like vegetable noodles, like zucchini noodles to Haley is like suggesting it's like suggesting cauliflower crust to me for pizza. Like, I'm sure it's delicious, but it's not pizza. Like a pizza, you have to have the crust. You have to have the crust for pizza. The sauce, the cheese, topping doesn't matter, but you have to have those three components for it to be a pizza. Now, I'm sure there's all these different ideas. Polenta crust, cauliflower crust, but that, like I say, I'm sure it's delicious, but you can't call it a pizza. Ain't no pizza.
Yeah, and I came from a very, large Italian family background. And, we ate pasta all the time. My grandma cooked it. My mom cooks it. She doesn't cook it as much now as she used to because she's a vegan. And so she doesn't eat a lot of, starch and things like that anymore. But I grew up on it. So, to replace that starchy effect of noodles and replacing it with a vegetable, it's like apples and oranges. They're very different.
Like, you like vegetables, but if you're wanting pasta, you want pasta.
Yeah, and I've tried the gluten-free and the whole wheat noodles, and they're fine. Gluten-free, I can get behind it. Not all the time. No, I can't.
Now, you say you don't like the gluten-free noodles. For me, I love gluten-free pizza crust. It's still a crust. I don't know what it is about gluten-free crust. I like the taste of it, so I will do gluten-free. Pasta, I don't care because I'm not a huge pasta fan anyway.
So should we get to those questions?
Yeah, let's answer those questions.
You guys have all been waiting for. So a good question that I wanted to answer is from one of our faithful subscribers. His name is Emotion Big Life on YouTube.
Hey, Emotion Big Life.
Hi. Go check out his channel, by the way. He does awesome paintings and art, and he does a vlog about his life, and he's pretty cool guy. So go check him out. Anyhow, he writes in, how do you handle hate, bullying, or ignorance from people? And I just want to say, how do I handle it personally is I just don't take it in. I try not to take it in. I haven't experienced it a whole lot on YouTube yet. It's starting just here and there, but nothing outrageous. But I just try not to take negativity in.
She's really good at that. She's really good at not letting it affect her, which is a really hard skill to master.
Yeah, and like I said, we haven't gotten the brutal,
like, obviously,
violent comments.
Yeah, and I hope we never do, but it's the reality of the internet, so you never know.
Yeah. So how do you handle it?
How do I handle it? Well, as far as ignorance goes, they're just uneducated, whether they are willingly uneducated or not. And I like to be a smartass. I like educating people and talking about the truth and telling people how it is. I just educate them, enlighten them. I like doing that. So, and the blatant all-out bullying, I just have to try hard to remind myself that it's not about us, it's about them. when someone bullies another person, it's really something inside of them they got to deal with. So and Haley's helped me remain positive in these circumstances and focus on the positivity. If someone bullies her, though, I get really pissed off. I'll bite back. So.
Yeah. And there, and for me with that, there's always a delete button.
Yeah.
You know, there's always a delete button.
Trash.
And
bye-bye.
if we don't want a certain comment on our channel, we just delete it. You know?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And sometimes people leave comments that they're hurting inside. They're dealing with their own hurt and their own problems. And, you know, don't add to their problems. Just delete it and wish them well. Move on. So.
Usually the negative comments stem sometimes also from jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
And
which I don't get. I don't get the whole jealousy thing and having to trash talk someone and put them down, but whatever.
So I'll let you look at these and you pick.
You want me to pick one? Oh, that's gonna be hard. Most embarrassing stories. I think when I peed my pants in 2nd grade, that's gotta be the most embarrassing one. I can't really think of anything else. How about you?
Well, I've had a lot of embarrassing moments.
Yeah.
Really. But I think one of them that sticks in mind was when I was in college. I was hanging out with one of my good guy friends. And something happened. I laughed really hard. And I peed. And we were hanging out. And I was so embarrassed because, you know, it's a guy. And
yeah.
Here I peed my pants.
And you thought you were into guys back then?
Yeah.
Or just the fact that it was a guy?
Just the fact that it was a guy. And
yeah.
I mean, we were just friends. There was nothing intimate going on. But still. And he was so cool about it. He told me a story of how he accidentally peed the bed when he was sleeping. I think he had too much to drink or something.
Oh.
And he wet the bed, and he was an adult. And so he told me that story to kind of make me feel better.
Aw.
And it really helped.
That was sweet. That was nice of him.
Yeah, he was super cool about it. And yeah, but that kind of stuff happens to me all the time. Like, I've peed my pants in front of so many people now that it's just kind of like no big thing.
Yeah. Next question.
Can you hand me that, please?
Yeah.
This is a good question. Did you say who that was from, the question?
Oh, it says... What? You read it. I can't see it from there. It's right there. The A.
Oh. That was from Anna Nutshell. Thank you, Anna, for your question. And she said she loves our channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Okay, so the next question is from someone named Charlene Alexander. Hi, Charlene.
Hey, Charlene.
Thank you for sending in a question.
Yes.
So, the question is, where have you guys been on your travels, and where would you still like to go?
We've been to Mexico, Hawaii, different parts of California, mostly Lake Tahoe and Sacramento area.
Arizona.
We've been to Arizona. What's the town again? Sedona.
Sedona.
We love Sedona. Sedona's amazing. It's got such a great vibe to it. And where do you want to go?
I'd love to go back to Hawaii with you.
Me too.
Just because that was like our first big trip together.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just a magical time for us because we were on our honeymoon and I was just really happy and
It was nice and relaxing and
yeah.
just really cool. I would definitely want to go back to Hawaii.
Oh, we went to Vegas.
Oh, we've been to Vegas.
She forgot that one.
No.
I had fun in Vegas.
If you've been to Vegas, you've been to Vegas. I
Yeah.
mean, it's just a huge, condensed, crowded place of drunk people
Mhm. It's like an adult Disneyland.
and gambling, drinking and gambling, and it's so crowded.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, if you've gone once, I mean, you don't have to go back. It's, for me anyway, it's not my cup of tea.
Where would you like to go?
I want to go to Germany, Ireland, Australia, Africa. Definitely I want to go to Canada again. We haven't been together. That's one trip we were talking about taking, maybe going to Vancouver or Alberta or
Yeah,
Edmonton. Alberta
Yeah.
to visit Curiosity Inc., his shop.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of states I haven't been to, so probably a lot of the states, the United States. So that's where I would travel.
And I would like to go, besides Hawaii, I think I would like to go to, like, another part of Florida, like Miami or, you know, one of those hopping places near the beach.
That sounds amazing.
Mhm.
Wonderful romantic getaway.
Yeah. So, Europe and those faraway lands would be harder for me to get to.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I don't do well on an airplane. A long flight.
Unless we had a private jet where
Yeah.
you can just have your own space, and if you need to get up and go to the bathroom, we'd make sure it was accessible and
Yes.
all that kind of stuff.
Come on, Scott Disick or Kris Jenner, hook us up
Hook us up.
with a private jet. Please.
Or Kanye.
Kanye, yeah.
Next question.
Your choice.
My choice.
So, I think this will be the last question.
It's Angie's Choice. The Angie's Choice Awards. Okay, this question is from Da Vinci. If you had a time machine that could only make one trip, would you choose to visit the past or to see the future? That is so tough. That is tough. I have to give multiple answers to that question because it's way too hard to answer. I would go in the past to spend more time with my grandma. I really would. I would give anything to be able to do that. As long as I can come back to the present. And then I would definitely want to see the future just to scope it out. I wouldn't want to change anything because you don't want to change. You don't mess with time.
Or
It kind of
destiny.
screws up the whole pattern of everything. But I would just want to see. I wouldn't change anything, but I would just want to see.
Just do a test.
Do a test.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think I'd want to go to the past and relive my birthday of 2008 and not drive off that cliff. The two wheels off that curb.
Save yourself the pain.
Because that experience, not necessarily the fractures or the broken bones, but just the experience and the after effects of it, it's affected my life ever since. like emotionally, mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I would have just stayed freaking still. I know it was raining a little bit, and I don't know why I was so nervous
And antsy.
and antsy.
You were excited to be with your girlfriend at the time. I don't know.
I was excited, but I was also, you know how I am sometimes. I like worry like of something that hasn't happened yet. So I was like doing all these what ifs, like what if she's overwhelmed right now? What if she doesn't want to do all this extra work?
All the worrying and the what ifs can get you into more trouble than what it's worth.
Yeah, I'll say.
So.
And I wish I hadn't frickin' went off that curb. But maybe that prevented me from something worse happening. You never know. Maybe we weren't supposed to go to Hollywood that day.
Maybe. You never know. You never know. I'm glad you survived that, and yeah.
Not to bring up bad shit, but, you know, I just maybe wish I didn't go on that trip at all.
Yeah.
So.
It could have saved you a lot of pain, and almost losing your life. So, on that note.
I wish we had met then.
Back then, I know. All right. This has been Angie and Haley Present, and this is part of my 5-day soup and salad challenge on my own channel. Go check that out on my channel.
Yes, go check out.
The link will be below.
What is the name of your channel? Is it A.R. Curie?
I think it's A.R. Curie.
Yeah, go check out A.R. Curie and check out some of her videos she's done. You know, she has her own channel, different content than what we do as a team. And she's just trying to grow her channel and do her own thing on there, so go check her out.
And like I said, the link will be in the description below. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.
Peace and love.
Bye.
Bye.